despite my best interest of not wanting to do reading about the Hierophant right now, it fell out twice, and I think that there's a lecture that is coming along with this video, so be prepared for that. But at the basic level, the Hierophant talks about a traditional higher power. It's about mentorship, it's about teaching, it's about learning, it's about gaining knowledge and becoming kind of the best version of yourself by remembering that you can't know everything because only idiots know everything. But I'm a little bit worried that the reading that is going to come out today is about having the knowledge to succeed, but not knowing how to use it. Knowing what to say and how to say it, but not knowing how to use it yourself, and feeling a little bit hypocritical about that. Of understanding technically, logistically, how to get something done, how to live the best life, how to be happy, how to help others, how to inspire and be inspired yourself, how to live a healthy life, how to find a better job, when to walk away from a toxic situation. But at the root of it, it's really hard to do that. It's really hard to walk away from that which is familiar because it's psychological. When we were cavemen, it was important for us to stay in the same situation where we were in, despite how dangerous it could be, because that meant survival. If you survived one day in the past in the same situation that you are in right now, that means that you are going to survive it again in the future. And that is why we stick with familiarity, even if it's not the best for us. That is why we stick with what we know, because it's not as scary as the unknown. But stepping into the unknown is important, especially when you have all of this information at the tip of your fingertips with technology, but you don't know how to use it because it's hard to step into that which is better for us. It's hard to make a difference, even if you know that is the best thing for you. Seven of Pentacles, a lot of work. It is better to waste your time overworking, thinking that you're being productive, instead of taking the proper risk to actually make a difference in your life. It is better to focus on busy work than it is to actually tell yourself that it's time to make a change. It is easier to compromise with what is in your life right now than it is to walk into something better. It is simply just easier to be comfortable than it is to step into the discomfort of doing something new, of doing something different. Ace of Cups. What is it that your heart wants? What is it that you truly desire? It is easier to be logical and traditional, or I should say logical in air quotes, and traditional, and follow the rules of what you are told, that you have to go to school and get good grades so you can get into a good college, so that you can get a good job, so that you can live the rest of your life living in a 9-to-5, getting money, having stability, having a family, and that is your life. But if you are destined for greater, and you know that you're destined for greater, and you're trying to compile all this information of how you can make this happen, that is never going to get you anywhere if you are still sitting, waiting around for something amazing to happen. If you're still sitting and willing to compromise when you know that you're destined for greater, that you know in your heart, deep down in your heart, that you want more, that you want to see the world, that you want to no longer bend and break for your job that doesn't actually appreciate you, and you have ideas, and you have these feelings that are pushing you to try something new, to genuinely follow your heart, but it's so difficult for you, even if you know that you have to take the risk to make that happen. How can you make this happen? How can you actually follow your heart? Eight of Pentacles. Two things here. Understanding that you have the stability that you need, and yes, compromises are going to happen, but you not following your interests, your curiosities, the things that actually give you a sense of excitement to get up in the mornings, that is not compromise. That is you literally breaking apart a part of yourself, the most important part of yourself, that is keeping you with a purpose. If you are simply going by the tradition and it does not align with you, you are not living your life fully. You are not living. You are simply surviving. You are doing what you have been told that you needed to do in order to live another day, in order to follow those instincts of staying in the comfort, staying in the familiarity, and not taking those risks to live a better life for yourself. But you have interests. The Eight of Pentacles is associated with things that you are interested in doing, and this is usually creative. So if you have creativity on your mind, if you have things that you want to create, whether that be art or music or writing or creating meditations and creating readings for other people and helping inspire other people. You need to follow that. This is your confirmation that despite how scary things are, you have all of the information under your toolbox in order to actually follow your heart and live the life that you want. But that starts from you. If you are scared of doing something because you don't think that it's going to be right, or you want to know for sure that things are going to work out for you, then things are never going to work out for you. Because being at the right place at the right time is a matter of mindset. And I know that you don't want to hear it again, but it's all a matter of perspective. If you are always questioning if things are going to work out for you, your brain is always going to give you evidence that things are not working out. That is why you have to be delusional about it. You have to know that things are working out for you. 2, 3, 4 on the clock. The universe is rigged in your favor. And you have to be the one to help yourself live the life that you want. You have ideas, you have wisdom, and you have a traditional path that you know that you don't want, whether that be a 9 to 5, whether that be a big family, whatever it is. You are destined for greater, and you are destined to follow your heart. So stop shutting it down. Stop ignoring your desires, and with no harm to yourself or others, live your life fully.